my wife went to a garage sale a while back and she got me this book. It's called How to Win at Nintendo by Jeff Robin. And I'll read that text here. The first and only guide to the hidden codes, passwords, and strategies needed to master America's #1 computer game, right? We talked about Nintendo as just being this catch-all for all video games in the universe, right? When at Nintendo, like, no, you play Nintendo games on it was a different time. There's like 30 something chapters. There's no pictures. It's written like a book. And let's go through. So I actually haven't read any of this yet. So I'm going to start, and we're not going to read the whole thing. I'll try and read excerpts. We will start with, we're going to do just one. All right. So we're going to jump all the way to the back of this book. Chapter 38, Super Mario Bros. Type. Game, not genre, type. Quest through a cartoon fantasy land. Objective. You are Mario, a citizen of the Mushroom Kingdom, a realm that has been invaded by the Koopas, a horde of insidious turtles. Led by King Bowser, the Koopa have turned all the mushroom people, except Mario of course, into such unpleasant objects as plants, stones, and bricks. What's more, they've abducted Princess Toadstool. She alone has the power to undo the evil spells wrought on her subjects. I didn't actually know that that's what Princess Peach did. Okay, cool. Go off. Secret Reply says, I pretty much did that with my students this past week, how an AI plays Super Mario Bros. Oh, cool. Heroes powers. All right, oh wait, no, there's layout. Let's talk about the layout of Super Mario Bros. Here. Mario travels horizontally across the screen with occasional vertical drops into different horizontal regions. The Mushroom Kingdom is comprised of 8 separate realms, each of which has 4 different levels. And Heroes powers. Mario is an ordinary kind of guy until he snacks on power boosters. This is capital P, capital B. Power boosters. Right there. Power booster mushrooms turn him into Super Mario, a larger version of himself which can leap high, and thus obtain the Fire Flower that will turn him into Fiery Mario with the ability to shoot fireballs. Finally, there is the Starman. Yeah, it's the Starman. No, it's not the Star. It's the Starman. If Mario catches one, he becomes Invincible Mario for a full half minute. Note, Mario can become Invincible Mario without having first become Super Mario. There are also 1-up mushrooms, which bestow an extra life, and collecting enough coins, 100 of them, will also reward you with another Mario in the stockpile. Finally, there's an axe. An axe which, if Mario touches it, opens the bridge and dumps Bowser into some pretty hot lava. Okay, I've never really thought about that as a power, but it's the 80s and you're trying to describe how this game works. Like, I guess, yeah. But put your Mario on the Mario pile, yep. And the song is literally called Starman Theme. I had no idea. The more you know. Also, okay. There is about your enemies. Boy, are there enemies. In addition to King Bowser and the Koopas, Mario must face Koopa Paratroopas, which drop from the skies, the Hammer Brothers, who fling lethal hammers at Mario, the traitorous Little Goombas, which are flattened without much trouble, the Bloopers, jellyfish-like creatures that live underwater, Buzzy Beetle, an armored turtle, Fire Bars, which are huge tentacles of flame, Podoboos, or burning airborne rocks, Lakitus, which drop eggs from the skies, eggs that become deadly, thorned spinies, vulnerable only to Mario's fireballs, Cheep Cheeps, amphibious pests, piranha flowers, which dwell in pipes and eat Marios, and Bullet Bill, a very potent projectile. So all of the people have to write all of this stuff, and let's do like a little bit of the strategy. Okay. This is, oh my goodness, like tell me if you know, looks like he wrote books like this right up until the internet. Yeah, Here's the strategy. So Super Mario, this starts World 1-1. Picture this in your mind, right? There's the Mario, and then there's the Goomba walking across, and there's the structure of bricks. When you start, after pouncing some Goombas into the ground, you're going to encounter 7 blocks overhead. You bust these by jumping up and hitting them with your head. The first one you encounter, as well as the 5th and upper one, the blocks decorated with a question mark, all contain coins. The 2nd, 4th, and 6th are solid and unmarked and have nothing. The 3rd is a power booster. More Goombas stalk ahead of you and are easily dispatched. Reaching the pipes, you can get to a coin room by entering the 4th pipe. However, if you go this way, you'll miss quite a bit of action. The coin room lets you out near the end of the level. Imagine having to write like a strategy like in this world with books, and there's no videos and there's no pictures, and you have to say, okay, so you're moving left to right, and there's this thing that has a sequence of 5 blocks, and then there's 2 on the top and 2 at the question. Like, this is exhausting. And this is how we communicated with each other about video games. Like, is it before game magazines had the screenshots and you could just say, oh yeah, go down this pipe? Like, no, someone had to sit there and write the words to make some people visualize, like, this is what we're talking about. Fake Ghost Pirate Robot says, I remember reading a book like this in grade 3 or 4, but it predated Nintendo early arcade games. That's cool. Yeah, there's probably all sorts of books in this style, and this is just how we talked about games, and it's so different from what we have now. Now it's just like I'm flipping on TikTok and here's the strat on how to do the thing, and I just realized if this is your copy, this is for here, let me read the text on the inside here. Brandon, I wrote this book for you. It's time you knew. Love, Jonathan Nintendo. Like, wait. Hold on. So I wrote this book, but the author's name is Jeff, not Jonathan. And this guy's name is actually am I supposed to read that as his name is actually Jonathan Nintendo? And what was It's Time You Knew is so ominous. Like, what he was keeping all of these secrets of the world of Nintendo games from Brandon. So somewhere out there, like, did Brandon just suck at video games? And then Jonathan is like, Brandon, it's time it's time. Here you go, my son. the knowledge of video games is in your hand. I want that part of it now is even more fascinating to me than like the actual strats. And Califace says his dad works at Nintendo. Again, Jonathan Nintendo, wherever you are, please let me know you're okay. And Brandon, did this book change your life? Let me know. There it is. That is this book. Maybe we'll come back to this. We'll make this a recurring segment. There are 40 different chapters on games, and I picked the one that I thought most people would be at least loosely familiar with, but there's a lot of stuff to cover in this book, so maybe we'll try again another time.